Today we're going to be counting animals, in this case, raccoons. How many raccoons are there? And it's a little hard when there's so many little raccoons that you have to count. And it's a little tricky because you're thinking, man, like, where do I start? Okay. So there's two different ways that you can count this, and I'm going to show you both, right? So, first thing you can do is you can count each and every single one of them. If you have time, you might as well. So we can say one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Notice that what I'm doing here is I'm writing the number on the picture. What you can also do is you can put the number right next to the picture. So you can do a little small number instead in that way. But for me personally, I just like covering the picture so I know I counted it. So once I put the number on top of it, I know I have officially counted that little raccoon here. So let's continue. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Cool. That's the answer. It's going to be 14. Awesome. Now, how do I count this a little bit faster? Now, we're just going to try to count a little bit faster. How do we do that? When you're given a large amount of images or a lot of raccoons to count, you have to be efficient with your time. Let's say you're doing a very long test or a very long homework, right? And you don't want to spend all day counting every single one of them. What you can do is you can always do grouping. So here, what I can group is I can group in twos. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and circle in twos. So two, 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 two. Now that I've circled in groups, now you can group them in however many ways you want. You can group them in fives. Every time I count five, do a circle on them. In this case, grouping by two would just make it really easy. And then here, I say one, two. So I say two, four, six. What you're noticing here is that I'm counting in twos. Every time I go to the next number, I do plus two. I do plus two. That way, it also takes me less actual writings that I have to do. So I'm not writing as much. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Notice that I still get to the exact same number that I got to earlier, which is 14. And notice as well how many numbers I wrote down is a lot less. Instead of writing 14 numbers, I only wrote half of that. So I only wrote 7 numbers. Take that into account when you're doing a lot of these countings of raccoons. Have fun. Thank you for watching.